if you could have some sort of massive collaboration in your favor, how would that look like? Because this is basically asking them, how could we set up a coherence conversation event that would be of interest to what you are doing? But I don't ask it like that because they don't know what's a coherence conversation event. So I ask if you could have some massive collaboration working on your behalf, how would that look like? And that is something that really opens up the conversation so that I say, here is what I can offer. Here is what the system that we are bringing together can offer you. And it's a journey. It's not a platform. It's not a one-off, but it's a process that even if it is replicable or if it has different seasons, at least you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So if you could tell me what could be a massive cohort of collaboration in your favor and what would you like to start dealing with, this is how I'm approaching people on a pre-sales conversation, on a pre-setting the stage conversation. Because at the core, this is what I realized that we are offering. We are offering an audience to collaborate with your current affairs. That's what we are offering. Make sense?
Yeah, I think that's great. It's sort of bringing the idea of collaborative intelligence down from the
Yes.
academic realm into tangible.
Tangible.
So that's part of our taking the lid off the top of our heads and actually being able to listen to the AI's feedback and figure out new ways of taking in information to each work stream from the collective.
Can you be a bit more specific, Christine? But I don't know if I'm understanding what you mean by what you're saying.
Well, we're creating a collective pool of concepts and wisdom and feedback in and out. And so that's going to feed across the work stream, ideally. And that's a part of our role, is to be able to take that information from different places. Is that clear?
Honestly, I'm trying to see the core of what you're saying. Are you saying that we have to share what we define on each of the work streams? That's clear, yes.
Well, it's more that we're building a shared mental field, which is the coherence field, which is fed by the AI. And it's not just the conversations, it's the aggregate information of the conversations as well. So you might have 5 conversations, Victor has 10, I might have 20, and then there's different things going on from all of them that we need to be able to aggregate.
Okay, that's more clear. Yes, I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah. So it is a challenge to use AI to inform our teams like this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Very important there.
Yeah. This will be the key thing to work on, and it's on my to-do list together with the Iris publishing and synthesis. I need to wrap my head around how to create the memory palace for the organization.
To me, that's a very significant thing, Christine, that you mentioned, because I believe that we will maximize our ability to contribute if we can run as much as we can on our own, and we can bring as much as we can bring from our sides. And at the same time, this needs to stay a one robust, unique construction. So it's balancing this ability that I agree that it's crucial. And with the help of AI, we may get somewhere that we would not at all without it.
It's a community of practice. Everything is openly published. Come and, there is no NDAs. Do not bring your NDA ideas. I don't think I've been doing groups like this for 10 years, so it's pretty default for me. It just needs clear communication that all of this is going to be published openly. I don't know. If we need a license, we can figure out whatever license is on it, a commons license or whatever.
If we're designing missions for people that benefit our company, I mean, I think that's great, but then is that when it starts to become more like a contribution to us?
Yeah, I don't have a mental model around emissions. I think it's your inspiration and your design. So maybe you can come up with a proposal on how that should work.
Yeah, I have a
Because
sense
yes,
that
if
that should case the community.
if the invitation is for people to do work for us, like for me, a community of practice is people come and share openly. This is what I'm doing. This is what you're doing. This is what I've tried. This is what I've failed, right? And we all learn together. It's a very different framing of, I have this business problem, give me consulting on it.
Yeah, but it is a little bit like that. I mean, you have to balance it like.
So, and if the intention is not to publish openly, then definitely that is work for the company, and you need to design a reward system for that.
Yeah, so maybe the missions are a way for us to define, okay, come to the community of practice, engage and be self-responsible, but then if you start doing missions for us, then we will take that seriously as a contribution.
So then maybe missions should be part of not of the community of practice, but of the different individual streams, in a way that the streams can bring people into contribution without requiring them to be team members. So maybe it's a step before team members. It's something for collaborators to engage with.